Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm SeiferKatt, and we're not going to start stream immediately today because we're going to do something a little special. Today. Odaba's mentioned the quality buttons are gone. Buttons being plural. We got two buttons now. So, let us explain. We now can increase quality and decrease quality. It will refresh after about 10 to 15 minutes, unless I've done my maths. No, 10 to 20 minutes. Unless I've done my maths wrong. Hello, Woody. So yes, it resets after 20 minutes. Unless I've done my things wrong, which I don't think I have. 600 seconds and 12,000 seconds. Yeah. So it doesn't doesn't currently play a sound effect, but that's what it's going to do. Okay, so special stream with onions. It's not really a special stream. I sort of said it was special. Anyway, so you know we can increase and decrease quality.
Got some quality?
Geez, the second I click that button, you're in on it. Alright, so then it will not make a sound in 10-20 minutes. It will be available. Odaba will probably hit it because he is compulsive disorder like that. So, couple of things. First off, this ship is broken. Wait, no, stop, hang on. That's not supposed to work like that. Why do you break this every time? Paused? Right, can I... Okay, well, let's decrease the quality of the stream, but it shouldn't be allowing to fire that often. Why is it allowing to fire that often? Okay, it's broken still. Never mind. We need to work on that. No, you only use a decrease. Okay, we're going to have to work on that. We're not going to work on it today. Quality is still broken. This is going to be a rare quality stream. Wait. Increase, increase, decrease. It's an uncommon stream. That's where it sits. No, wait, there was another increase and there wasn't there. Rare. It's a rare stream because things are broken. That doesn't usually happen. Tech stream? No, we're not doing a tech stream. Definitely not. Okay. So a couple of things. First off, we didn't actually want to be novice. We didn't actually want to go to Gleba just yet. We've got to fix some things first. Because one of these things is kind of broken. So we're going to fix that up first. Because right now also the fuel is... there's not enough fuel. Okay, and we're going to go back to Vulcanus real quick. Just to get stuff sorted. So the Vulcanus ship, I believe, is coming back now anyway. In fact, it's here right now. We let travel to Spock. Thankfully we've got infinite rockets right now, so it's fine. And by infinite rockets, I don't really mean infinite, but close enough. Because I figured, like, why don't we fix Vulcanus now while we can? And then there was another problem with Glebe, which was we don't have the iron. Let's figure that out. Why do we not have iron? We should have iron. We don't have enough iron coming through, that's why. Okay, off we go to Vulcanus again real quick. Up to planet Vulcanus. We'll get there when we get there. I think this rocket's having a bit of problems with fuel as well, which is a little concerning. I don't know why we're having problems with fuel. The important thing is the fuel is always being made, so at the very least it is going sort of fast. I think it'll stop doing that once it's not needing the fuel quite as often. I like how just the ships are all just the same design. That's funny. Glebe might need another one of these. Maybe even two. I guess we'll find out, won't we? It'll tell us, I'm sure, if it's a problem. The ship's going a bit slowly, that's okay. We'll build a couple of those out. Why do you have an X on you? Range. And we'll just put some guns there just to be on the safe side. More guns are always on the safe side. You can never go wrong with a couple more guns. And so with the extra cargo space, it should be good to... Sure, we've got everything that we need. We are going kind of slowly, 80 kilometers per hour. That's alright. The thing is, the fuel is being constantly made, so it is constantly being sucked up. So while it may not be ideal, while I may wish we had more suckage, we've got appropriate levels of suckage right now. We are sucking sufficiently, is what I mean to say. We could always suck more, but we're sucking sufficiently. That's a scene as I could have just kept stopping and just kept going instead. Alright, we are almost there. So I'd like to just get my space station stuff together real quick. I'm just going to turn that off just for a second. Yep, see, I knew that was going to happen, especially if Dave's around here. It's appropriate to know when you're sucking sufficiently. Oh no. Huh. I've been meaning to watch King of the Hill again lately. I mean, I say again, implying that I watched all of King of the Hill the first time, which I didn't. But I did enjoy King of the Hill for what I saw of it. Okay, construction bots. Here's the thing, if we get construction bots and we put this here... Okay. You know what? That's probably my fault. I'm not saying I deserved that, but I probably deserved that. Whoa! Okay. So if I can say... This done, limit it, get some power into that sucker. Get some steel as well. That sorted. See, at that point, then we can start doing a couple of interesting things. We can start doing... What do we actually have in here? We have plenty of assemblers, right? We have no assemblers. Okay, in terms of assemblers, we have no assemblers. The main goal is to make sure that we have some of this and some of this ready to go. We have that, and then we chuck those in there as well. Then we can probably sort out anything else that goes wrong along this time. I'm not too fussed by the amount of science we'll be making at the moment. That's alright, I just want to be able to make this stuff, which we're making. Is quality broken? Quality is broken for a new reason. I flew too close to the sun, Dave. I flew too close to the sun and the sun exploded. But it was glorious for a moment. No, your Twitch isn't broken. The sun exploded. Which I'm going to say was not my fault. It was my fault, but I'm going to say it wasn't. I would like to build some assembly machines, which is just grab those. Grab some of those. Those are counterfeit quality points. They're not counterfeit quality points, it's just the quality, like many things in my life, it got too high too quick. There was too much of it, and it exploded and just made a mess of everything. So we are relaxing quality just for a minute while I figure out why my bot's not working. But I don't want to do it right now. We'll do it another time, when I'm not trying to race the world at being the #1 streamer of the planet. Okay. Which we all know I am top tier #1 streamer. I don't think I need to explain that to anyone. I think everyone just sort of agrees implicitly. You know what? Do some of those as well while we're here. Just so that way, if we need to, we can. Are you good? You happy? Right. Let's go back to the Spock. How's Glebe doing? Glebe has lots of stuff. Glebe's happy. Glebe could not be happier. Fuel is almost acceptable level. Iron is building up because the ammo is all jammed. This is what we wanted to see. Everything being jammed is exactly the world I want to live in. I love the Hank Hill face slowly turning around and just looking like so indifferent with his situation. Go to Vulcanus, you can have your stuff again. You know what? No. I'm not waiting for that. Let me off a novice. I don't care. You got more than enough science to work with. And I'm almost wondering, do we start the next ship? The answer is, yeah, probably. I got Firefly. Why? I don't know. Just cute name. Sometimes ships have to have cute names. Twerking with a straight face. Yeah, exactly. If you're twerking, you either do it with a silly face because you're being silly, or with a sexy face because you're being sexy. With a straight face, it's just confusing. Like, you being sexy, no one knows. Okay, the Firefly has been created. Excellent. I'm going to copy Gleeby. Send that to Firefly. And you can just start being built. There we go, it's just requesting a whole bunch of stuff. What does blue mean? Not sure. But Novice is probably launching a bunch of ships all at once. Yeah, you can actually see they were sort of loaded up in that order. Those biters must be so mad. Oh, now we get to watch like a whole bunch of things land on Firefly. You know what? I'll give many things to Woob actually. One thing I'll give them, like the animation for the ships being built, is very cool, and I think they spent their resources correctly on that one. Your silly face and sexy face are identical. Oh my god. That's confusing. Hello friends, I have returned. I will not be staying long, for I must go. For my people need me. Okay, so that was like a 15-minute detour to get that fixed up. I figured better to get that fixed up now than later. Oh, shoot. I don't have any rockets available right now. Well, crap. That's alright, a rocket will be available shortly. We could just go to Folgora. I mean, the science will be ready in 37 seconds. However, the main goal, as we all know, is just to get into space. We need to get Gleba going as soon as possible, preferably within the next 4 or 5 hours. Vulcanus. See, Vulcanus, I could start doing things here that is simply simple. See, what we do is we start getting these together. Get those together. How many assemblers do we have? 5. Okay. Rule 1, we probably need assemblers. Also network, logic network, connect. Oh good, we are ready to go. Okay, we'll figure out the rest of it later. Okay, no, not Firefly, shoot! Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, we're restarting that because it was ridiculous. It was a silly mistake. What we can do is possibly... Nope, we're too late. Are we? No, we're not. Okay, that's kind of funny. We actually ended up saving time by doing that then. Not that I was too concerned about time, but, you know. In a moment I will be on the planet, and then I will have to do this. If we parameterize this, Nothing to parameterize. Okay. I want to parameterize things. How do you do this? Probably not. Yes. I don't know. I will figure that out later. I got places to be. This time we're going to go to the correct platform, which is Glebe. Well, Firefly is doing okay. The next ship, of course, will need to be a lot larger. Hit the checkbox next to the item. And symmetrical. No, I can't promise that. Oh, I see. Why? Do I see? I want that to be a parameter. I also want that to be a parameter. I want it to be that variable. I also want it to be parameter 0. Not sure. Anyway, to Glebe. I'm never going to promise you a symmetrical ship. Was there like a parameter thing here? I thought there was. I want that to be parameter 0, but I also want that to... Why is that not parameterized? Do not know. Fuel is probably still not doing super great. But not a lot of iron is actually getting to this fuel. This is going to be a slow journey, I think. In fact, at this rate, we're going to start going backwards. We are going backwards. You serious? Okay. Well, now it looks like iron's actually getting through to here. We are once again going forwards, albeit not very fast. I had corn for dinner, like corn on the cob, and now it's just like constantly stuck in my teeth and it's really bothering me. Parameterization. Recipe in that. Which should be parameter. Ingredient of it does not matter. So if I do this, does it recognize don't keep fossils by a computer? I do not. So does that recognize... Oh! That's worked exactly the way I want it to then. Alright then. and then just doing that. And that would stop when we had 50. Okay. Apparently that's simple, huh? Um, those. Probably even a way to, like, get those boxes up as well. I just don't know what it is just yet, but I mean, I bet you there's a way. Because I'd be surprised if there wasn't at this point. We are still going forwards at a meager rate. I can think and floss. I prefer not to think. We are more than halfway to Gleba, so the good news is we'll start being pulled towards it if things go wrong here. So that's something. Not ideal, but it's something. Asteroid repurposing. I don't think I want to do a lot of that, but it's still a good thing to have. I might need to do a little bit of it though. How is Firefly going? Firefly's going alright. It's being built. Got plenty of power poles at this stage. I think what we do also is we build those. We build those. We build these. Just in case it's required. This is the easiest bot mall I've ever seen in my life. It's almost embarrassing how easy that bot mall is to create. Almost sacrilegious, in fact. Like, that is a ridiculously easy bot mall to make. Anyway. Drop to planet, Kleber. We keep getting a lot of carbon, and that keeps being a problem. Alright, everyone, just a moment. Oh, okay. Why are you giving us carbon? We don't want carbon. Is someone stupid? You are stupid, I understand. You are giving us carbon when we do not want carbon. Okay, but that looks like it's probably sorted now. Bullets are definitely under control. Yeah, you're working fine. It's trying its best. It's trying too hard. It's trying to impress. I don't need the machine to try and impress me. I'd say, hello. You didn't want the grapes? Alright, I'll eat the grapes then. I didn't hear you at all. Thank you. Panda's a goddamn ninja. I'm eating my leftover son's snacks. Just to be clear, it's my son's leftover snacks, not my leftover son. Just want to get that one cleared up before someone reads that incorrectly. Welcome to Glebo. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to try and find purple and yellow close together. Also, I'm going to anxiously not get hit by my own cargo pods. Okay. Let's look for purple and red. There's some purple. Some jelly nut. What's that squishy feeling? I believe it's called love. Or adoration. It upsets me too, don't worry. So far not feeling great about anything. This is the worst part with Gleba. You gotta find like the exact right place to build. Okay, my grapes are already gone. That's friggin' great. I'm on an alien planet. I've ran out of grapes.
Thanks for your support.
Soulburn just resubscribed for 38 months. Jelly Newt foe. I mean meow for me.
Okay, first off I'm gonna say no one's ever told me to jelly nut for them. That at least on this channel. That's a different thing I do on a different channel. But Soulburn, thank you so much for the 38 months. Meow meow meow. 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 Meow. 38 months, that's a long time. I appreciate your support. Thank you. I appreciate everyone's support, even just being here some days. Okay. We walked a big circle to get here, but that might be enough for a little while. Got some stone. We don't need stone. So what, if we just go this way, we find that? Are we in quasi-time? We are in quasi-time. We might possibly still be in quasi-time right now. Right. So I guess my Yumako and my... Oh, well, we're going, we don't need stone, because the stone can be brought to us. Stop! The quasi-time! Alright, so, what does this tick tree look like on this shithole of a planet? It looks like a couple of things. First off, agriculture and heating. So to get that we need to mine copper. Hilarious, you need to get, there's a way to get steam turbines, just in case you haven't researched them yet. Heat exchangers. I don't think I've got heat exchangers. Ah! Does the Glebe not have heat exchangers? The Glebe does not have heat exchangers. Oh no. That's fine, I can go get some. Right, we'll probably need them. Bring back some... Oh god, yeah, okay. That's minor suckage. It's alright. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Or bigger ship, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, what we want to do with minimal power of some solar power, we just need to sort of live off solar power for a little bit. That's okay. So, mine Jelly Nut, mine Yumiko, mine Iron Stromatode, mine Copper Stromatode, craft a biochamber out of... We need some pentapod, a pentapod egg. Cool. Nutrients. We can just make nutrients out of like assembler, right? To begin with. Probably not. We probably just have to make them ourselves. That's okay. Okay. We're still kind of quasi-time. I'm not turning off quasi-time just yet. What I want to know is, do we have heat exchangers here? That's good. What are we researching? Why are we researching projectile damage? Do I care about projectile damage? Not really. Not at all, I don't think. Okay, do I care about any of this stuff? Probably not. Okay. Okay, in terms of heat pipes, how many of those do we have? That might not be enough. Okay. Put the cargo landing bays together. Cool. Good job, game. Then what I'd like to do is the Glebe, can you just start unloading? Okay. Meanwhile, while that's happening, we're going to go to Novice real quick. And we are going to expand how many of these we have. I don't think we actually store concrete anywhere, do we? We don't. We'd like to. Okay, there's my copper stromatodes. Where is my iron stromatodes? I saw those somewhere. There we go. I need my nuts. And I need my Yumikos. That's a club nub. Club nub is not a Yumiko. Okay, we have also doubled the spoilage rate on things, so it gives us a little bit extra time. Let's see if that's cheating. Yeah, well, meh. They did or you did? I did. Back to the Glebe. I don't know if I need those, but whatever, we'll take them. Yeah, that's fair. Heat exchangers, 50 should be more than enough. Heat pipes. Honestly, 300 should be more than enough. Concrete. I don't know, give me 1,000. Can you go back to Novice real quick? Nope, not Vulcanus. Not Vulcanus, Novice. Okay. So. Here we are. Here we are. First thing I need to find is some nutrients. Oh, I need to get landfill, don't I? What are the little refineries for? Just nice to have them, isn't it? I don't know, man. The refineries are here to make me... Look, when it's a cold, dark night, a man has needs. Okay, Martin? And sometimes a man needs to rub himself against an oil refinery. That's called being American. I don't know if that's true. I'm not American, but I figure it's probably true. Nothing's going to convince me otherwise, quite frankly. Don't want to be accused of not having any refinement. I mean, after what I just said, I don't think anyone's going to accuse me of being refined. Oh, I should have brought my construction. I got construction bots. I should go grab them. Gleeby, can we like pin you somehow? We do have construction bots here somewhere, don't we? Yes. They're there. There we go. That'll sort our power for the time being. We need to really stop running backwards and forwards like we don't know what we're doing. That'd probably be a cool trick. Like, how much stuff can we take? That much. You just go build this, please. Thanks. Get out of the way, stupid tree. How is... Libya's still going novice? It's about halfway there. Landfill. I don't think I need that much. It's probably overkill there, but I also don't care. That'll happen. Well, the thing is, we are making something right now. Can make nutrients from my hands. Cool. We can make... We can make nutrients from my hands. That'll have to do. Biolab. Cannot make biolabs yet? Really? What have I missed? We have to craft 10 nutrients. Okay. Now what? That's still going. Okay. Good. We technically need to make this stuff, but it doesn't matter because we need to make bioflux for this anyway, so we just need pentapod eggs and bioflux and this. So let's go find a peanut pod egg. What we should probably have is some bullets. No bullets is probably a very bad idea. So let's save real quick. Eggy. Go find some eggs. I wasn't scouting for those before, and now I wish I was before. Is there any particular place the eggs hang out? Like, is there a biome the eggs are in? Feels like it should be in wet biomes, but quite frankly, Libra is 95% wet. Which is how I like my planets. Here we go. Cool. Oh shoot! I just want the eggs! Ah shit. Hang on, we got a minor problem. Problem is exacerbated slightly. Okay, we have a minor problem. All I wanted was you aren't born! We have 7 minutes with this egg. Maybe they'll leave me alone if I run away from them. That's a logical assumption. Oh, I forgot they exploded. I want spoilage more than anything else. And the biolabs, okay, we can make one biolab. That's alright, that's a start. We need more boy labs. Biolabs make biolabs, right? One of those things. Yep, biolabs craft biolabs, got it. Okay. The good news is it doesn't look like it chased me any further. We will need to make eggs, of course, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Oh, that's right, you gotta feed biolabs. Ah, yes. I remember this shithole of a planet now. Cannot insert nutrient. I'm inserting nutrients into me all day. Right, the nutrients aren't lasting long because they're not very good nutrients. One that gives us more. Technically, Bioflux gives us pretty good nutrients. So, how long do nutrients last typically? 2 minutes. Yumiko is 4 to 6. Okay, we guess we just mash Yumiko. No. Don't do it that way. Do it this way. That way we can possibly get more something. And then we change that for YouTube. And VODs be downloaded from Twitch? I believe so. Yeah, why wouldn't they be able to? You're considering downloading a stream to get you through early Gleba? I mean, I'm going to not really be doing late Gleba, I'm just doing this to get off the planet. There is also Space Age. I do have my original Space Age run where I had no idea what I was doing. That's already on YouTube. Can we... A little bit... Wow. How are we doing here? Ah, it never hurts to have extra stuff. Yes, it could. No, I don't think it does, actually. There's a few more of those. Could have been doing that with the machine, but forgot. Oh, I hate this planet. Everything's filled with spoilage already. Yeah, the good news is it gets me all my biolabs that I need right now. So then we need to get our farming towers, or whatever the hell they're called, planters, dingle dongles, I don't know what they're called. What are they called? Not called dingle dongles, I can tell you that for free. Agricultural towers. 5 is probably enough right now. And when do we get to like the special soils? That's here. Right, which we will get there through nutrients anyway. Okay, so let's not worry too much about what isn't possible. Let's worry about what is possible. Zombo.com. Impossible is possible at Zombo.com. Okay, how's Glebe doing? Glebe is doing her best. Office also doing her best. That's alright, we just keep doing our best and we'll get there eventually. Step 1, I suppose, we get the nutrients. Once you get the nutrients, you get kind of in a good place. That all comes from Yumiko's, isn't it? Yes, it does. Do I ever want the Yumiko mash? I do need it for the bioflux. We need nutrients, pentapod eggs, make pentapod eggs. So really we do need a lot of Yumiko. Like that's the main thing, right? Because that's our nutrients. Once we get our nutrients sorted, then everything else sort of just falls in place. We don't need the jelly nut right now. In fact, we don't need jelly nut at all. Jelly nut is a communist conspiracy. Now, I'm not being anti-communist, just to be clear. I'm just saying, as conspiracies go, it's a communist one. Okay. So that goes into there. That goes into there. Apparently we're already getting stuff I do not want. That is about what I should expect in life. Use filters. Wood. Spoilage we need to figure out anyway, so go... Spoilage goes that way. We'll burn spoilage for now. Do we need spoilage for anything? I didn't yell at you. I was just disappointed. There's a difference. I didn't yell at you. Yell at you for spreading lies about me. That's what's gonna happen. Just shut up. I'm gonna continue by putting that further up. And I can go further up. Now that one, why did I build so close to my rocket, my landing pad? Couldn't tell you. Just that I did. Okay, there's my mash. We got me mash. Now with my obtained mash, now those numbers are probably not going to be enough. I'm really not sure. Oh, you know what could also come out of here? Seeds. Not too worried if things go to spoilage at this point. Not really my main concern. You could have not been there and we would all been happy, but you were there. Now no one is happy. There's my nutrient line. And you have no power? Must be nighttime. How's Gleeby doing? Gleeby has got most of the stuff we need. Okay, cool, we can come back. Your supply. I do want a rocket fuel here actually, funnily enough. Okay, Bioflux is the next thing we kind of need, which is Yumiko Mash and Jelly. We're not ready for the Jelly yet. The Jelly, if I remember rightly, is really good fuel. Like, it burns real good. Uh, 1 megawatt each. No, now that I'm saying it aloud, I'm pretty sure it burns exactly the same. 1 megawatt each. Yeah, it does. Okay. I think I burned the Jelly because the Yumiko is more required for things. Okay. So what we need to do now is make Bioflux. So we've got one of those agricultural towers, if I remember rightly. Just rid of all this real quick. Oh yeah, that was a good idea. Glad I did that. I have angered the machine god again. Okay, let's not do what you were doing. That was called a terrible idea that will never be repeated today. That's the honest part of it. That's the old quiet part out loud. It will not be repeated today. It's gonna be repeated. We're gonna do it again, but not today. Okay, where are we building this crap? I mean, there's 5 trees available there. There's... Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Elm. Do I need to make airplane sounds? Nope. Do I want to? One day little K is going to be old enough to understand what I do with the string, and he's going to say I'm so cringe. And I look forward to that day. You won't be wrong. For a time though, he'll think I'm cool. That won't be long. It'll be long enough though. He'll rebel and play rugby. You know what? I won't lie, Zoe. That's a legitimate fear that me and Panda have. What a horrifying thought. Son playing rugby. I couldn't stand it. Like, I never played rugby growing up. I mean, that's probably not a surprise to you. But just, ugh, no. E. Squiston. I once watched a game of rugby on the TV with my father, and he was so proud that I stayed through the entire game. It did not make me have any desire to ever look at rugby again. Wait, why are you still a novice? You still receiving supplies or something? Wow. You did kick Korean AFL. You're only there for the hot dog days. Is that like Aussie rules football? Because that's pretty popular in Melbourne, right? Oh, look at it all going to waste. Hilarious. Alright. We actually have a miner problem here, which is very funny. Doesn't. Oh, is it all gone? Yes. Well, that was... Oh, my spoiler just gone too. Hilarious. Yeah, we are actually growing some Yumiko now, so that's cool. It'll work better once we actually get it working. It's just not working at the moment. Any real basic extracurricular sports? I mean, as extracurricular sports, I play a little bit of quarter court basketball, which my team never won a game. I don't think I ever scored a goal. I played a little bit of table tennis, but the aggressive nature of other players made me not want to play anymore. The table tennis scene was really aggressive. I don't know what was up with that, but it was true. They're really mean. There was one time my dad came to pick me up and I was just crying because the other players were so mean. Dad's like, yep, that's my son. I didn't score hoops either. I didn't score anything. No hoops, no goals, nothing was scored that day. How do we get the rockets? Good morning, Marsh. How you doing? Rocket fuel is bioflux and jelly. Okay. Bacteria duplication gated by bioflux. Yeah. Of course it is. Everything's gated by something stupid. Mumble, mumble, mumble. I mean, I like this planet as a puzzle. I don't like the fact that it's in the main game. Like, it's a different planet. I quite enjoy the puzzle, but at the same time, I'm like, this should have been a mod. This planet would have been a better mod than the game. You're more than welcome to disagree with me on that fact. Or like a planet that you go to get like extra special tech. Doing fine. Glebe has returned. Excellent. Oops. I fired accumulators at myself. Did accumulators, but here they come. It's trash planet, but everything's turning to trash. He's trying to process it. Yeah, see, at least, it's the other planet, the cool planet. Volgora, at least we know that's a trash planet coming into it, right? Like, no one's surprised that Volgora is a trash planet. We're told that up front. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? First thing I have to do is get rid of all the wood. Oh. Put in a box for now. Volgora treasure to someone else's treasure. Yeah, my treasure. Great planet. If anyone talks shit about Volgora on this planet, this stream, I wouldn't ban you because that'd be a weird thing to ban you over, but I would consider it. Heat exchanges. How much power does this generate? 16. So basically 3. No. 1.5. So with 2 of them we should have 6 of these. With that we should have 4 of those. And then the way I've done this, it means that nothing actually connects properly. That's pretty funny. I love when things don't connect properly because I'm stupid. That's known as a lie, just to be clear. I do not love that. Okay. Can I time out certain chatters for particular redeems, like talking shit about Volgora? Okay, well, out of particular redeems, I think to some degree I can. Hollow Knight keeps opening on your second monitor, not sure what's causing it. That seems like someone just really wants to play Hollow Knight and they can't admit to themselves. Is there something you'd like to admit to us that you actually really want to play Hollow Knight? It's cool, don't worry about it, I'm not judging. Hollow Knight's a fun game. It just sounds like you really want to play Hollow Knight, but you're like, you know, You're questioning. Do I really want to play Hollow Knight? Oh, you know, it's like, why do I keep getting like attractive images of Pikachu showing up on my monitor? It says more about me than it says about anything else. Why does sexy Pikachu keep showing up? Someone tell me why this really attractive Pikachu keeps showing up on my monitor. Oh, it keeps showing on your second monitor. Okay, you are actually trying to play Hollow Knight, it's just you don't want it on your second monitor. That does make a lot more sense. Sorry, I thought you had a sexy Pikachu problem. You gotta understand that it happens to a lot of people that I know. It happens to one person I know. It's me. It happens to me. I'll never escape these allegations if I'm not careful. So once I get the Bioflux... Wait, what's my plan for, like, getting the rocket built here? Like, I know I want the rocket... I'm not building the rockets here. I'm building them in... Like, I'm bringing the components down. But what was my plan for actually, like... building the rocket silo? Did I have a plan for building the rocket silo? The answer is no, I did not. So that neat. Silo requires 1,000 steel plate, which I think we have there. You know what? Let's just not even question it. 1,000 steel plate. Can't do it wrong if we do it properly. 200 blue chips. Uh, 200 electric engines. Under a pipe. And I'm thinking 1,000 concrete. Go to novice. Silo. Then what I would like to have is 50 of these makes a thing. I would like to have 250. Low densities, 250. And what's the last thing that's very important? Fuel. 250. Realize I could just go like this. Go times 5. There we go, rocket times 5, that works. Right? Does it work that way? I don't know. I'm not too worried that it's not really working yet. We can fix that all up later. Like, I feel that Gleba just sort of fails and fails and fails until all of a sudden it just turns on. Right now, Gleba is not turning on. If Gleba is turning you on, that's cool. Good for you. Not judging. Judging a little. Judging a lot, actually. The idea is that is supposed to be nutrient line. I would like that to become bioflux. As always, we need a way to get spoiler out of here. Of course you do. I remember now that's probably the better way to do it. Only if it's a good joke. Is that a good joke? Nah. What you got for me? Waffles? What you got? I don't really need that anymore. I don't really even need that anymore. Do we actually put... Here's an interesting question. Do we put rocket fuel into things? You're asking me... Oh, you want some tips. Sorry, I thought you were offering tips. Dude, it's not difficult to turn Gleba on. Because it's already wet. He was already turned on. Sorry, I didn't realize you were wanting tips. I apologize. I thought you had some tips. Dress the pentapod? I mean, yeah. It's already wet. You don't need to do much. Wow. Odd dressing. This vibe's odd. No, see, that was you expecting the right amount. What you unfortunately ran into the problem is the problem that Solburn runs into a lot, which is an inability to read. It does happen to me a lot. I forget how to read. And then my inability to read means the joke just fails. Not your fault, it's entirely my fault. It's for Halloween, sexy pentapod time. Wow, wow, wow. Do the same thing. But reverse. We are going to need to start getting more biochambers soon, I think. Is there such thing as a non-sexy pentapod? There are immature ones. You know what? There's no laws against it. There's no laws. It's fine. It's fine. Only worry if there's laws against it. Sorry. There's no laws against pentapods, Batman. I can do whatever I want with this. Exactly. There's no laws against pentapods. The Jonkler's got it right again. Why we should idolize the Jonkler. Okay, and then we've got to get them out of here. Okay. How we doing? You don't have any electric engines. That reeks to me like we've never planned that. Reek, it rhymes with sneak. Hang on. You have it. Could be lied to. Okay, so that's just turning all the nutrients into spoilage. It's fine. That's okay. It doesn't really matter too much that that's getting wasted. But the idea is that makes the nutrients, which is going to feed this. We need a water pump. Thankfully we have a couple of resources that can make that. We really need to get this power going. Too much till we get this sorted. Okay. So the biochamber needs to have this delicious nutrients based upon it. Spoilage, because we know it's coming. Because everything friggin' spoils in this piece of shit planet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Glebe. I don't mean to get mad at you. It's just you suck. Now, let's just make sure I'm right about... Yeah, so my spore clouds aren't increasing because they just don't. You Gleber, it's me. It's me who doesn't like it that you suck. Exactly. You suck in a way that I'm uncomfortable with. The victor goes to spoils. No, Victor, you don't deserve the spoils. Read battle contents, hold, enable if drift has no inputs. Oh, to the victor. Sorry, you are correct. It's the victor. Why not to the vicar? Why doesn't the vicar get any spoils? You will deny the vicar his spoils? You transfer mash? No, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Why would it matter? Exactly. Doesn't. Doesn't matter at all. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. MASH is good. My advertising campaign for MASH. I hope you enjoyed it. Doesn't seem to be at the moment, but it should be. Save a little bit of dirt there. Then we go output that way. And we're going to do a couple of things. Oh sure, I know what you mean as well, I just don't care. No offense to you, I'm like, man, it's fine. I'm not the cops. Then we run this through. I will run my blade through you. My blade, I mean this. We're good? Like, it's not optimal, but it means I ever do anything that was optimal. How do we for power? Power is in the sad times. Huh? Bad power. Eat the jelly nut, go fast. I'm nutting super fast. That's more like a issue with self-esteem there, actually. Oh, well, they'll win that way. Once you get one in, that sort of feeds the whole system quickly. Maybe not pretty quickly, but it does feed the system. Actually, does it? Gets around to it eventually. At least that runs out of nutrients, and in which case... There we go. There we go. Wait. Oh. Enable, disable. Disable control value. Okay, that shouldn't be going then. How many biolab chambers do we have left? Not many. Might be a time to go get some more biochambers. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. We're gonna need more pentapod eggs in landfill. Okay, that's fine. Landfill is always gonna be a problem until it's not. We're gonna need to go find some more eggies. Where do we go from here? Okay. Well, we've gone for 50 minutes, and that... I feel like we've done alright. Eggies 2, the re-egging. Are you big-egging? I don't know. Oh, look at that. All the jelly nuts you can love. Space that only a jelly nut would love. Being promoted from fetus to chamber operator. I mean, it's like fish, right? Fish get promoted. Oh, I see how it is. It's okay to promote a fish, but it's not okay to promote an egg. The Vulcanus is apparently missing. Probably known as a bad thing. Oh, here we go. Hello! Please do not resist. You are being, the word, liberated. Ah! They resisted! Shit, they continue to resist. Run, 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 run! Stop resisting, please! Man, they resisted. reminds me there was that like game that when PlayStation 3 came out, Resistance Fall of Man, it was like, oh, this is gonna be our big new thing. I just feel like it just kind of went, like many things is the big new thing. Number of times the industry's like, this is the big new game, everyone's gonna love it. It's the hot new shit. And then people play it for like a few months and they go, I mean, it was the only game we had on PlayStation 3, so I never played it. Because I didn't own a PlayStation 3 when that game was like the hot new shit. I don't really care about first-person shooters, so another reason not to play it. It's hard to care about first-person shooters when you don't play first-person shooters, you know? You can't make me care about your shitty games. Of a genre I don't really play much. Shitty games are a little bit unfair, but as a genre, I don't really play first-person shooters. I play the occasional first-person shooter, but it's just not my genre, you know? I've dabbled in a few first-person shooters, if you know what I mean. I feel like we are lacking a lot of these Unicos. Oh, hey. Like, what we really need is just constant seeds. Like, constant fruit coming through. Which we can probably do soonish. I'm not actually researching anything, which is really kind of funny. Is there like an explosive damage thing? Grease. Stronger explosives, yes. We should be getting stronger explosives. That's going to be very important for a future thing. But not really why I was here in the first place. When do we get... We already have it. Seeds, nutrients, landfill, okay. We don't just have it all wasted on the end of the belt. That's the problem, we just don't have enough fruits coming through. Which is also, it's a problem for a few factors. You know what, we're going to change something here. I don't like the fact we have to keep coming over here for the landfill. I think we're going to landfill over. Ow! Oh, I hate it when they do that. I always forget about exploding plants. Plants don't explode in real life. I think it's actually incorrect. I think some plants do explode in real life. But they shouldn't. Not polite. And I think nature should always be about politeness. You can't be polite nature. You don't deserve to exist in nature. That's my logic, and I'm sticking to it. You know what? I will deal with that. Can I? Oh, I can. I can just pick up landfill. Power remains a problem. I can get those heating towers up fairly soon. And that would be good. I mean, honestly, there's no reason I can't just fire down rocket fuel from the sky and be like, this is my way of heating things. I said something very stupid there that I'm like, huh. Sorry, I should have muted that. But also, I said something very stupid there. I'm like, not a terrible idea though. Because we do have all this rocket fuel. Uh-oh. We may be about to be attacked. Not much I can do about that. 15 seconds. Away from the base. Maybe they'll be fine on there. Okay, so we didn't quite get all the biolabs we could have got, but that's alright. Right, we probably need to have a plan for that happening. Because it's Gleba, you always have to have a plan for that happening. Catch and release. You know me. I'm a releaser. Okay, stronger explosives. Let's just keep researching that. That's no fine. What do I need? That. I don't think I need that many. I think that was exaggeration. So her face. Now I'm a release. Oh, I just thought about that one. That's disgusting. Gross. Makes me very unhappy. and my processing. Those. Again, I could just do the same way that I did the other way, but why am I doing it this way? Yeah, you go 50. Go 50. And I also need fuel. 50 of them. And then we just say, I'd like you to make 5 of those, thanks. Oh. Now, can we build my rocket silo? And I would also like to build a few roboports along here. And I'll put my logistic pots in there. You know what? There are construction pots in there as well. Now, are my landfills getting here? They are getting here. It takes them a little while, but that's alright. I don't like this new version of the monkeys. I think they're monkeying around a little harder than I expected. I know people say they're monkeying around, but I think they're monkeying around, as I said, too hard. Once we get that power sorted out, it's going to be all good. I suppose, Glebe, you've got more solar panels on you, do you? No, you don't. That's okay. We have days like that. It's not going to give me that much power when this thing kicks off. It's going to give me a little bit, but... No, it's not going to be any, actually. Because they're not connected. It was like a laugh and then just a thought about it and then the sadness. Laugh, sadness. That is the order of things. First you laugh, then you sad. Then you laugh again. Then you sad again. Okay. We have 11 megawatts of power going right now. That's huge. That will hopefully result in a lot more landfill coming through. I mean, it should result in a lot of things coming through. We do have 3 plants growing, that's okay. A lot of nutrients, I like that. I would like it more if the nutrient actually here. Then it could make the nutrients and use the nutrients to make more nutrients. Make more stronger explosives, please. Those are going to be really helpful shortly. funny feeling I probably need more mine. No, mines aren't the problem. The problem is just landfill is expensive. Could very well be a problem. More landfill. We've got the power for it now. Faster we can get this made into a delicious landfill. I mean, on hindsight, we could have just built in this big area where there was no friggin' water. That would have been a good idea too. Look, we've still got more than enough time. I'm not worried. Feels like I should be, but like we're making really good progress. The science is almost done. The next thing we need to do is figure out how to get the biochambers going. That's going to be an interesting question because I don't actually have a way of Oh shoot, I don't have a way of dealing with this. Laser turrets would be good. We never researched these. I was like, we don't need laser turrets. But it turns out laser turrets might be a damn good idea for where we're about to go. I wonder if we'll be able to build laser turrets on this planet. Probably not. Maybe? Honestly, don't really know. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take down a few of these. I would like some more seeds. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to get more seeds unless I be a bit more aggressive. There we go, we've got more seeds in the wings. Now this will probably result in a whole bunch of things crapping out. I'm not actually too fussed by that. I just want the seeds. It would make more sense to do it this way. Especially if we had the landfill. Which we don't. Alright. A lot of what was happening today. Yeah, that makes a lot more nutrients come through. How would I be able to build lasers on the surface? I need batteries. Batteries require sulfuric acid, don't they? They do. Okay, Glebe. How would you like to go and get us some lasers? Like 100 lasers. Like to go get 100 lasers? Now, Vulcanus, how would you like to make 100 lasers? How? Batteries are probably the hardest part of that. There. Lasers require steel, battery, and green. Okay. Sure. Do that. That. Yeah, just keep researching it, it's fine. Then we need to get steel, which should be really close. I can smell it. Which is saying something, because my nose is still kind of blocked. Well, it comes and goes. Sometimes I can smell good, sometimes I can't. Right now it's a no. I didn't realize that until I said I could smell it, and I'm like, I'm really nasally right now. Can't smell shit. Which, generally, not being able to smell shit is a good thing. Especially with a baby in the house. Okay. Is that a good way of doing this? It just sort of jams up if that's jammed up. Okay, what we could probably do better. Is just be a better person. We could just be a better person. Something we don't really consider very often. Have you tried being better than you currently are? Can't say I have. Here you go. Give it a go. So yeah, we've got a lot more seeds now, a lot more trees are growing at once. That's great, that's exactly what we wanted. Meanwhile, a lot more landfill. Ah! Just let that go for a few seconds. Focus on the parts that I need. Cool. So, by that way, we should start getting jelly nuts. It was also burning some of the spoilage, that's okay. Why is this stone? So weird. Okay. Wait. One jelly nut turns into 4 jelly. It's actually better to burn the jelly nut than it is to burn the... Oh yeah, no, it's way better to burn the jelly nut than it is to burn the jelly. Okay. Way better power. The next thing I would like is the decider. You can reheat, right? I think you can reheat. I hope you can. Well, if you can't, I mean, Yes. So fuel equals 0. Okay, it's not even that how that works. If temperature is less than 600, then enable. And that says just cross the beams there. I've learnt from Ghostbusters that's fine. I've learned a lot of life lessons from Ghostbusters, okay? So across the beams. Get mauled by a ghost. You want to get mauled by a ghost, Zoe? Answer honestly. Beam. Look. Shut up. I'm nasally. Can't help that one right now. Someone asks you if you're God, you say yes. True. Words I live my life by. Okay, we've got... Hey, hang on, shouldn't we have got an achievement, but like a... And we made this? Or maybe we did, we just didn't pay attention to it. Yeah, craft 25 of these. I don't really need 25 of them, but okay. I guess we do, eventually. We need to craft 100 of those to get... Okay. I sometimes go back and think I should watch Ghostbusters 2. I know it was terrible, but I should watch it. Feels like the right thing to do. I mean, busting makes everyone feel good, right? What I've heard. It's what I've heard. I can do this with one. Excuse me. Thank you. How are the plant people? Mostly unconcerned with me. My pollution cloud doesn't spread too far because of hacks. Oh, shoot. Shoot. We built 4 of those. That's fine. Not actually vigilant about that. Okay, so that gets my bioflux. Yeah, Housemax finished season 2 of Andor last night. I haven't seen season 1 of Andor. I've heard good things about it though. I've really just committed to the whole Marvel thing. Rogue One happens. Oh my god, what a spoiler. Can't believe you'd ruined it like that. Yes, I can. Endor is a masterpiece. Wow, okay. High praise. I still think the prequels weren't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. They were fine. Like, just everyone was expecting, you know, a good Star Wars movie, and that's where we went wrong. If you were expecting a good Star Wars movie, then that's where you made your mistake. Everyone was like, oh my god, Star Wars is amazing! But it's like, Star Wars was never amazing, you just thought it was. You're stupid. You were all stupid, just to be clear. I gotta be careful, someone's gonna get angry at me. Easily the best Star Wars production? Easily? I don't know about easily. I mean, that's high praise. I gotta be careful. If I say too much about Star Wars, someone's gonna call me a needle dicky. Even though it's funny. I don't know if I could take that abuse. I could take that abuse. I would gladly take that abuse again. What about Rogue One in general? What about Mandalorian? Mandalorian was freaking amazing. Did I see that was on there? I feel like I saw on Disney Plus the Christmas special was there. Could be wrong, but I swear I saw it there. Oh, the Disney Star Wars. Okay, not the original one. Okay, the original one I heard was terrible. Yeah, alright, I have some chips. I don't know why, but I got scared. That's the funniest face I've seen you make in a while. Look, I don't want a... I do not want a Disney Christmas Star Wars special, a Disney Star Wars Christmas special, unless we have, like, a Wookiee just getting off to weird porn. If we do not have a Wookiee getting off to weird porn, I'm not interested. And Mark, I haven't actually seen it, I just know about a few things. And Carrie Fisher, who's kinda stoned, I heard. I mean, look, I just want Carrie Fisher back. Can we just bring Carrie Fisher back, please? Oh! So, D&D. Just remembered about this. I finally got to run my game. The party's in hell. The party is now literally in hell. So that's fun. I accidentally came up with a really cool idea on the fly, and I just want to share it with you all. Which circle? They're in the first layer. Oh my god, what's the first layer called? It just completely escaped me. Starts with A. Asmodeus, that's the god. What's the first layer of hell called? No, 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 no. It's not a bad one. Oh my god, sorry. The stream has been interrupted by the fact that SeiferKatt can't remember what the first layer of hell, not avarice. That's a sin, not a layer of hell. Avernus. I didn't even see it in the book. Avernus. So anyway, they're in Avernus, which is like the main battleground of devils versus demons. And so basically the idea is in Avernus, demons keep invading, and the devils keep fighting them back. So they've gone to a town of other survivors that are living inside a crater that was caused by a big war, and like all their buildings are made of all the buildings are made of like discarded siege equipment. So you know those big siege towers? Like just imagine a huge one of those toppled over sideways, and that's like their main apartments. And so like they're defended from like things coming from above because their old siege equipment, it's mostly defended stuff. And my party was like, that's a really cool idea. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm a genius. Just the idea that all their houses are made out of old siege equipment is actually pretty cool. And then I'm like, yeah, they've got farms. Like, what are they farming? It's like a crop like that's kind of meaty. Like, okay, do they have any animals? I'm like, yeah, they got some. I don't know, things that look like cows. And one of my friends goes, like, stench cows. Like, what the frick is a stench cow? Look it up. And I'm like, sorry, stench cow. Look it up. Apparently, in first and second edition, there were cows that lived in Avernus that just stank real bad, called stench cows, and they have stats now in 5th edition. So I'm like, you know what? Again, I've accidentally created a stench cow. Oh, sorry, just to be clear, it's cow. K-O-W. The stench cow's AC is the same as a regular cow, but it has a stench. It's a stinky cow. Which is how they used to describe me in high school. But yeah, stench cows. So afterwards I had to message my friend, say thank you so much for teaching me about stench cows. I'm very happy about that. Sucks the guy's house is an abolist. What, you mean like one of those big crossbow things? I don't think that's probably his house. Like the kitchen area is like made of a old, what should we call it? Like an old battering ram, so the big roof. It's just like a really cool idea that's just made of like gigantic siege equipment. And I just came across it on the fly. I just said it, and I was just like, wow, that's really like they can imagine that. Like, yes, I made someone imagine something that wasn't like Pikachu, a sexy Pikachu. So that's good. It is. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but my horn is thoroughly tooted right now. I'm tooting and I'm dooting. And I'm dooting. What the f... Anyway. Gleeby, do you have your laser turrets yet? No, you never actually requested them. Hilarious. You lazy bastard. Concerned. I won't lie, me too a little bit. I don't actually need biolabs to win. Right, nothing's in the research queue right now. We should probably be researching something. Specifically in the research queue. I didn't add that quote. I'm sorry, Zoe. You could that. So anyway, one of my players was like this nobleman came up to him, was like, "Oh, I'm glad you're here. Like, I know that the prince has sent you to save me. I'm so happy that you're here to save me." And they're like, "Ah, I don't like you." It's like, "Oh yes, banishment." Who knows what banishment does? I'll give you a second to think about it, and then I'll go into why banishment's hilarious. So, banishment takes someone to a demi-plane for a minute, and then it returns them to where they're from. Like, where they were. Unless you go to the ethereal plane if you're in hell. But here's the funny part about banishment. It's the second part. When it returns them where they are, or if they're not from that plane, it returns them back to the plane they came from. So immediately all the townsfolk who are like in Avernus who really don't want to be there are like, "Huh? You sent... Did you send him home?" And they're like, "I thought you were okay with like living here because you said you're okay with living here." It's like, not like permanently. Like, it was more of a, we've got no other alternative. Not, we want to live here forever. And they're like, "Oh, we thought you were happy to live here forever." No, we want to go home. So what's around here anyway? Well, you see, not much. They're pretty safe here. Tiamat's, like, prison is over there. You can hear her scream sometimes. You're like, oh good. Literal Tiamat's nearby. Yes. Yeah, they haven't figured out how to banish whole town, but now they're trying to figure out how to leave Avernus, and that's kind of fun. It's more of a between job situation. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to be there, but they are there regardless. They would prefer not to be in literal hell. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, the rocket's ready. Cool, I suppose. That's too much. Also, one of my players that has the deck of many things pulled a card. Because they were taunted by the person who just banished someone, they're like, "Did I just pull a card? I'm going to pull a card from the deck of many things." Like, okay. So now they're level 6 and the rest of the party's level 3. And they're like, haha, it like kills the game. I'm like, not really. The game's already busted as hell, like, a little bit more of this is not really a problem. Like, the game's always been this game has always been bullshit. A little bit more bullshit in this game doesn't really affect anything. I mean, they chose it. They could have had any item they want. They chose a deck of many things. Okay? That is on them. If they die to the deck of many things, they knew what they signed up for. This is an experienced player. She's been playing for many, many years. She knows exactly... Like, this is the same one who taught me about the stench cow. She knows her shit. The reason why the deck of many things is in her inventory is because no one ever plays with the deck of many things, and she friggin' wants to play with it. That's what it's there for, and I'm like, friggin' go for it. She knows what she signed up for. Don't you worry. One of my players took a sensible option, and it's been kind of disappointing because sensible option sucks. Yeah, this rocket's still going up, that's good. I'm tempted to make more of that land. By tempted, I mean I'm totally going to do it. Because the more of this that we have ready to go, the more stuff we can make. Actually, we just do it like that. That's fine. So this will give me my eggies. Will we have enough eggies? I don't know. This is exciting. I would probably like to have one of these. It is stuck at rare at the moment because my thing broke. I mean, look. We'll make the mistake of turning back on again, see if it works. We'll give it a go, shall we? Yeah, you're the one I'm worried about. You know it. The button shouldn't be as active as it is. That's the problem. How do you get there so quick? And why did I play a sound effect? See, that shouldn't happen. It shouldn't allow that. Why is it not paused? Stop it. Enable. Turn it off, turn it off. Why did that not work? You had one job. Anyway.
Did someone order quality?
Okay, they all fired at once. I think I know why it broke. Too much quality. I don't know what happened then. Okay, I really actually have no idea what the flip happened there. And my button is not working. My button is working. Yeah, we got like through 4 quality presses in the span of 20 seconds, which is supposed to only allow it every 10 to 20 minutes. So, that's not supposed to happen. And yet clearly it did, so, yeah. Um... They needed to do that yet. You put out eggs and you put out... No, you put in nutrients. At least the stream is no longer rare. I mean, that was a pretty legendary moment. So I accept that. I won't miss the 40 hours. It shouldn't be doing it that often though, that's the problem. It shouldn't be firing constantly. I'm not entirely sure why it does that. I got plenty of time. Of course, that's what they all say when they got plenty of time. You know, what are you gonna do? Stab me? Said the stabbed man. Said the man who was found stabbed later. Ah. What I would probably like to do... What are you gonna do, ban me? I say again, I haven't actually seriously banned you for a very long time. And I have no desire to. People are usually pretty chill. And as long as people remain chill, I do not ban people. That includes if people are just being straight up weird. Straight up weird people do not get banned. Because we're all kind of weird. I have to accept that as well. If I start banning every person who's slightly weird, we're going to get nowhere fast. That boo is just so funny sometimes. We're all mad here, Alice. That's true. Thank you for the boo. It was appreciated. Very funny. Okay. So, what we have now is eggs. No, we don't have eggs. We need eggs. We get eggs. A broken clock is on time occasionally. Um. Oh, and we need nutrients. Of course we need nutrients. You always flipping need nutrients. That can then rotate. Come back here. Okay. And likewise, we can, with spoiled stuff, put it in there, chuck it out. Spoilage. Just kick that spoilage out, please. Yeah, let's go find some eggs. And then we can probably call it for the night. Oh god, there's so many nasty, scary things down there. Will a combat shotgun do better? You know what? I'm gonna wait enough, sure. Hello. I love when a robot gives me wood. Yes, please. I think you taught me the power of the combat shotgun in our Rocket Rush. Whoops. Whoops. How do you change guns? How do you change guns? So many animals to see. See. Well, that's how that's also how I shoot. What's the shoot selected then? What's the default for this? Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I was running on some old tech there. Oh, stay away from those guys. Stay calm, I have your eggs. Please stay calm. I wish to live. This is not staying calm, guys. This is freaking out. This tab is remote view. What do you mean tab is remote view? Tab doesn't do shit. I'm pressing tab right now. Because I changed it. Why do that? Wait, remote view, you mean like map? Probably just got used to. I'm the bane of a lot of things, to be fair. People are just accusing me of things that I didn't do. Don't know why I'm being accused. Because M is annoying to click. I don't seem to struggle. I mean, I struggle, but not pressing M. There's a lot of struggles. I am avoiding talking about the struggle that someone will be like, some edgy person will bring up. We're not doing that. We ain't edgy here. We're a little edgy sometimes, but we're not edgy today. Some edginess is acceptable. Am I saying I'm a Daba Bane? No, I'm the Bane. Oh. Request chest. And there. However, if it is spoiled, like a little rat, there. And that'll last for 17 minutes. That's not very long. The important part is, though, it is being made, albeit slowly. No. No. What we really need now is probably just a lot more egg sighting. Good job. That was good, but I enjoyed it. Do we put productivity modules in these things? Oh god. Okay, hang on. I just realized how much productivity modules we put in here. We may be getting too many eggs through this way. We can make more nutrient to be able to replace that. That's going to be my big problem now. Lack of nutrients. Look at it go. You know what? Do look at it go. It's going so well. I think we could just make it go better. Oh. That's bad for a different reason. You're not spoiled. You shouldn't be stuck here. We gotta do reverse. We normally do then. How are we doing with power? Apparently that's enough. You just need to be able to get more nutrients across at all times. The other problem is making all these eggs is not a great way of letting other nutrients go through. Gotta get those nutrients through. If you don't, then we're gonna run into problems. And it's very important we get those seeds through. Again, if we don't get the seeds through, we're gonna have problems. Hate problem. Especially when they're my fault. Which is a lot when I'm playing a solo player game. I feel like we might need some more lasers. See, that's what we're worried about. That just happens sometimes. I do not wish to hold these eggs. These eggs do not fill me with joy. They fill me with terror. Okay. Create a minimum payload. I mean, how do they launch at a time? Wait until item count. We need to stop actually very soon. Where are they? 1,000. Hit station, novice, unload. Item count of these was 0. I see G's every day, but that's because I stream 3 days a week. God, that's the most pretentious thing I've ever said. Oh God, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, the self-importance of me in that line, I hate it so much. Someone clearly had a day of respecting themselves that day, jeez. I get that every day. How am I supposed to do? Oh, you know how you do this? You do it this way. Then you, be through here, but I don't know how I even do that. The actual answer is you do it like this. There we go. There we go. That's a weird way of doing a belt, but whatever. The point is, we've got lots of eggs that are rotating, making lots of eggs, we're making the science. Science is Happy Town. Okay, it's looking lovely this season. Genius solution. Oh. Sorry today. You don't see genius every day though, do you? I love just watching a whole bunch of stuff just spoil all at once. It really makes me feel confident that I'm doing the right thing. Let's just do a real quick this. I think we're between plantings. Yep, like it. We just need to get so much more Yumiko seeds. Which again, we can totally get them if we just come down here. Just tear a bunch of this up. Put that in there. It's sad because it doesn't have the nutrients, but don't worry about that. It'll get the nutrients very soon. The main thing that I want is just the seeds. Okay, there we go, one seed. If we can get another seed, then that's even better. I feel what I would like to do... This is me still not... Okay, I need to stop here. No, we actually do need to stop. Time is 26:48. I mean, we're almost done here. We just need to speed up the research production and we're basically done. Like, production is... We just saw another bug die. It's 12 per minute. That's not great. We are gonna need probably closer to like a few hundred per minute. Maybe like 200 per minute. So... I think we've got enough eggs. I think we've got to stop getting the eggs to go through there quite so often. Nutrients is what we need. Every time nutrients craps out, we're out. No, we need to stop. Thank you very much everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you're new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it, but you do what makes you feel comfortable. I will next be streaming on Saturday, so in a couple of days. Doing more of the same. So we should be able to get off Gleba on Saturday, I think, because we're so close to just being done with the science. All we need to do is get a few science packs through regularly, and we're done. But that shouldn't take too long. What else? YouTube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post VODs when I get around to it. I'm so far behind, but that's the usual thing I say. And you also have the Discord link if you want to find me outside of that time. Interesting. Wait. No, I turned it off again. That's why it stopped happening. I thought my buttons were working. No, I turned them off. Anyway. I hope I get rid of those sniffles. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but it'll be done soon. Everything's temporary. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see everyone next time. Take care.